Okay, hi guys, Alicia here. Hopefully this works and you can actually hear me. So if you are jumping on live, I'd love to know that you can quickly hear me. That would be marvelous because I want to make sure this is working. Actually, I may even be able to test it out myself. Yep. Okay, great. It sounds like you can hear me. Obviously, I'm hearing my own feed. So what I want to do here is I want to explain a couple of things. Tips on beating the new Facebook changes and keeping your friends' stuff and keep seeing your friends' stuff and their posts and their engagement, and also some pages updates, okay? So I've been posting a little bit here in the group about the Facebook changes and the new information that come out by Mark Zuckerberg yesterday. And it's really important to take note of what I'm telling you and what I'm actually giving you some updates about, because it's a really big change and it's going to affect a lot of us if we don't abide by. We've got to just change the way we've been doing things. If you've been hitting a timeline and looking for those like engagement posts, like you just got to stop doing that. Like really basically at the end of the day, we need to keep things real and simple and native, okay? But what I want to show you is this Explore tab down the bottom. It is an untapped resource, okay? So down the bottom here, this is my news feed, and down the bottom here is you can see this stuff. This is where you can start to leverage what you want to see and whatever. So instead of just coming into Facebook each day like we all do and just hitting the timeline straight away, which most of us do, right? Start becoming into a practice of maybe using this Explore tabs and obviously your shortcuts, okay? A couple of things I do when I come straight into Facebook is I actually hit my notifications and I want to see instantly who's reacted with what, who's commented, who's posted, who's reacted back, okay? And then I'll go in and I'll check all my groups. Then the next thing you should be doing is really utilizing this Explore tab, okay? So in Explore, we've got pages. So these are my own pages. So I can see anything that's been going on. The next thing is groups. But what I want to show you is these two things, pages, feed, and friends list, okay? So if we go into pages feed, this is everything that's being posted on people's pages, okay, that we've missed in our timeline because we just don't see it, okay? So this is people's pages. So this would be Michelle Pescalito. She's updated a profile picture on her page. Jennifer Jeffries, that's her page. So it's not her timeline, it's her page, okay? She's done a lot. Back to her page. This is a Korean page. There's the Mobe group, another person I'm friends with. Nadia and John Melton post. So you can see here that everything that people are posting to their pages, okay? So if you want to really keep up to date with what people are posting on their pages and keep up to date with their posts and their information, then this pages feed here will be really, really important to do. Okay, they're still going to post on this page. On people's pages. It's just not going to show up organically in your newsfeed, which it actually hasn't been showing up in your newsfeed for quite a while anyway. So it's not a real big difference, okay? It's just that he's really just making it public. He's just making it public that, you know what? Your page just ain't going to show at all. So there's only two ways that your pages are going to get found. One is with the pages feed in the Explore tab, and the other one is if you are actually running ads to your page, okay? So like these are all posts that I have not actually seen in my newsfeed, all right? So there's Sadie, Virtuous Women Marketing. I actually haven't seen that in my news feed, all right? So a really good tab to use. That looks like a great Korean skiing spot. Actually, it's Japanese. Okay, the next thing is friends list. Now, I think this is going to be huge, all right? What happens is when you get friends with people and say, for example, they have self-employed as a co-worker to self-employed, learn more. This is people who have got like in their, I'll show you. So over here in their intro and stuff, they've got themselves down as self-employed, or as a workplace, they also use self-employed. Okay, so this is where any of those people are actually going to show up. Okay, there's an ad. Oh, sorry, I need to go back to friends list and self-employed. So these are all my self-employed friends. Okay, so I can come through here and I can go, oh, okay, great, blah, blah, blah. But the next beauty of what we can do in here is we can actually make a friends list. So you can create a list and say I want to call it personal, friends, and family. Okay, I want to bunch all those people together. So just to get this going, I'll put my brother, I'll put my husband, I'll put some friends. But what I'll do is I'll go create, and now I want to add to friends list. So what I can actually do is I can go edit list, and that'll bring up those people. I can add to the list, but what I actually want to do is I want to go to, I can add friends to list. So this will bring up all my friends. Okay, so I have a mixture of people. You know, I've got online marketing people. I have old school friends. So I'd have Adam, he's an old school friend, personal friend. So is Adrian. So is Adrian. So is Allison. So I'm not going to go through all my friends here, but they're friends who are personal friends and family. Okay, so what will happen is I can actually come into this friends list now. It'll probably take a little while for it to populate, but there we go. Oh no, it may take a little while to populate. Maybe those people haven't posted anything in the last 24 hours, and I can actually just see what they're posting about, so I can keep up to date with them. So you're really like micromanaging your news feed, I guess. I think this is a really powerful strategy, because I know personally I can come into my news feed and sometimes it can really screw with your head, because you can see all these results from people and you can see all this stuff, and it's actually just really annoying. And actually, to be honest, a lot of the time I've done come into my news feed, it wastes a very lot of time, which is really annoying. And the second thing is sometimes it's just full of junk, and I'm just like, whatever. And you kind of get really over it. Whereas I agree with what Mark Zuckerberg's saying about using your news feed and pulling things back to being more simple and real and more native and natural. So I'm really excited by the changes, and I also think I will be using this here a lot more. Okay, so the other thing you can do on here is, you know, like maybe, for example, you've got prospects. Okay, maybe in your people who are kind of interested in your network marketing opportunity, you could create a list of people who are like, I don't know, potential prospects. Okay, and then you can add them into here so that you can keep warming them up. You can listen, you can watch their posts, you can comment on their posts, you can engage on their posts, and you can keep in front of them. Or you can keep providing information that you know that these guys want, okay? But it's a relevant target audience. So you're really just like separating out your friends. You might be thinking at first, wow, that's a lot of work. You know, I've got 2,000 friends or whatever. But I really think that long term, it's going to be a really good strategy for keeping things fresh, keeping things relevant. And you will actually, by doing that, you'll probably find that some of those people will start to pop up in your newsfeed a lot more. But I think it's a great way to personally keep in contact with people and potentially even get more sales and build up more relationships, because you're building up that real know, like, and trust factor on Facebook. So, yeah, guys, I think it's a really, really good strategy to be thinking about. Yeah, I really do. So on this day is also another really cool little feature that I actually use often. So this was just like, you know, it's taking you back to 2 years ago, 1 year ago. But what I actually like about this feature is if you had a post that, like this one here, right? It's got lots of engagement, lots of comments. I can actually reshare this out and repost it. So it's a nice, yeah, so it's just re-pushed it back out, and it can be actually a real powerful strategy, especially if you've got some marketing posts or something that, or even like the native stuff that we've just been talking about. So even something like this, you know, you could reflect on that moment on this day back when. So like this one, left out in the cold, let us in Otto. This was a few years ago. We were in the snow in South Korea, and yeah, with the heat that we have here right now, maybe that's a really cool thing to be relevant to sending out today. Okay, so I hope this explains some ways that we can get around the big changes that are ahead of us. I also think that if you're a local business and you've got a page, from what I'm understanding, if your content is relevant each day and you're getting plenty of engagement and lots of comments and shares and tags, I don't think this will affect you too much. And it may affect a little bit, but like I said, if everything's relevant and your page is already in good health, I think you'll be absolutely fine. Okay. I will keep my ear to the ground on that one. I have a few ways out there that I can. Hi guys, sorry about that, but my Facebook Live just ended. But one more thing I wanted to quickly show you, to tap on the back of the Facebook Live I just did around some tips and tricks to get around the new updates that are happening, is what we can do. So it's just going on to the end of this one, tips on beating the new Facebook changes and keep seeing your friends' stuff and pages. Okay, so just going on the tail end of this, I want to quickly show you. So now that we've gone in and we've actually curated our friends list, so we've actually curated our friends list, what we can actually do is we can actually post in front of those people who we've made friends with in those lists. So instead of, like, when you post here, it's public, okay? It just goes out to everybody who is out there and no one in particular, it just goes out, right? But what about segregating who sees what? So if I wanted to do a business post and I wanted to only get in front of those people who are, you know, prospects, or I'm trying to warm up, or maybe they're just new friends and I don't really even know what they're about. Like, maybe that's a really a good list to have, okay? So whatever it is in the purpose of your list. So say I just do a post here, right? Let's just say this is, I'm not actually going to post this. It's an example. I'm just doing it for this video. What we can do here is we can click on here, okay? So normally it's always set to public. Maybe it's set to your friends on Facebook. Friends don't show to some friends. Or you can click more and go see all. And then if we go down, here's the list of people. So if I just wanted to go to personal, friends and family, I'd click there. And that's the only people who are on that specific list that we've just curated before, who are going to see this particular post, okay? I think this is a really powerful little strategy. I think it's going to be, like I said before, a great way to warm people up, great way to get to know people, a great way to stop spamming your friends and family's timelines with your business opportunity. If that's what you're doing and you're finding that your timeline's just like died in the butt, definitely use these new friends. Well, they're not new. They've been around for a long time, just no one uses it, okay? So go ahead. I'd love to hear any comments, or if you're not sure on exactly how to do it, even though I've described it quite detailed, if you're really still not sure, then look, by all means, just do a comment under the video and we'll sort it out for you. Okay. All right. Well, that's it for me. Hopefully this is really going to help you out a lot. Bye for now. Oh, before I do go, for the, because this is also going to get shared in the Facebook ads for affiliate marketers and network marketers public group. If you know anyone that would like to join it, you think that they're going to get some benefit out of that group, by all means, please share that group. To be in the 123 Facebook ad support group, you do need to download the Facebook ads campaign map. So people are welcome in there, but the public group is probably the best place to start for people into the Facebook ads for affiliate and network marketers public group. Okay. All right. Bye for now.